And welcome to Davis Wade Stadium, Scott Field, on what we like to say in the South, a smoking hot day. It is going to be upwards of 100 degrees today on this turf here in Starkville, but Mississippi State trying to remain unbeaten against the 1-1 Huskies from Northern Illinois. The MAC beating the SEC on this Saturday afternoon. Again, Wright Johnson in the backfield. They will give it to Johnson, has a hole, he's across the 40, first down and still on his feet. Hurdles a man to the 45 of Mississippi State. Nick Mitchell finally drags him down, but a huge run of 33 yards.
This engine go from an explosive standpoint, running back on the left, reading his hole, pressing the heels of the offensive lineman. But then what makes him so special is once he sees it, he bursts and then is able to break tackles. Had a really big game last week against
Holst will tuck it and try to run for it. He dives for the line to gain. Deron Manning there chasing him, but that's going to be good enough for the first down. I believe it's really close. 30-yard field goal attempt from Andrew Glass, who was 1 of 2 this year. Hit from 39, as long this season. Hammers that one through the upright. So 63-yard drive. Good start for the Huskies from DeKalb, Illinois. So 3rd down and 5. 3-man rush. Coming near side. Devon Booth has the catch and a first down. Out of bounds across the 35 and the 38. Only got a yard. Shape keeps it himself. Cuts it inside. Blake to the 20 and dropped down inside the 15. Excellent block. Booth in the backfield to the left of Shapen. They'll get it to Brennan Thompson. Tries to turn the corner, cuts it back, and that'll be 6 for the Bulldogs.
23.7 miles per hour. Just get the ball in space for him to go do what he does. Devon Booth picks up a great block on the edge, and then Brennan Thompson does the rest.
Now we're going to make it a three-quarter fight, and we're going to see who's got more in the tank.
Thank you, Coach.
Go Huskies.
Zone on their first play. Give them 6. They went to Diari Rogers.
The space to be able to get him out of the slot, running the corner route. What a throw. Cover 2. Beating it right over the head. Thomas Hammond calling his own play. Say, we going for the touchdown.
Flip it near side. Anthony Evans III. He'll be dragged down. Shapen stands in there, fires underneath route, pass caught. There goes Anthony Evans III for a first down. Xavier Gayton in the game. He comes back in motion. They give him the football. Gayton to the 10, inside the 10-yard line.
Still got 2 chances to get in.
Dump it off, and pass is caught. Is that going to be good enough for the touchdown? Yes, it is. Seydou Traore. His 2nd touchdown grab of the year. That's how it ended up.
Traore catches it. Physical. Get rewarded, young man, Blake Shapen.
Oh, punt is blocked. Bobbled snap. It'll be down by Northern Illinois at the 41-yard line, but that was an awkward sequence.
They're going to call that every time as well.
Bothwell turns the corner, breaks a tackle to the 45. Erweiler hanging on for dear life there. 3-man rush. Shapen taking that shot and connects. Jordan Mosley out of bounds. The 3-yard line, 47 yards.
Yeah, when the cornerback has bad eyes and he's sitting and squatting, Jordan Mosley runs right by him, and that connection that we mentioned they missed in the first half. Well, Blake.
Sorry, that'll certainly change the dynamic of that game if Lenora Sellers is able to play. I can spit it out. There's Booth.
Get the quick muddle huddle here.
Handoff goes to Booth. He's in for the touchdown.
You go muddle huddle very quickly, and Devon Booth, one of the most explosive players on the roster, puts Mississippi State up.
Northern Illinois averaged almost 6 yards per play in the first half. And that will increase. They open things up with a catch by Rogers, who gets it. Oh. That is how you play. I got the crowd fired up. Third down. Going up top, lofts it up. Could be picked off. I think it is. Isaac Smith with the interception in the end zone to snuff out the Husky drive.
A deep shot. Here he is in the back in the middle of the field, reading the eyes of Josh Host. As soon as Host finds out where he wants to go,
No, I don't want to. First down and 10. Bothwell gets the handoff. First down. Good block on the edge. And a very impressive display on the road last week. Commodores got Georgia State tonight on ESPNU. Chapin is dropped back inside the 40. Matt Jarowski was the first one there. Chapin sees a little room to run. He'll take it. Chapin, first down. At the 20 after the interception by Isaac Smith. Down goes Chapin again. The second sack of this drive. So Ferry to attempt what they'll call a 48-yarder. Plenty of leg. He splits the uprights. 3 more on the board.
I'm reminded of Jalen Petrie when I watched the way and style that Isaac Smith plays.
Holst complete. That one goes to Demopoulos on the outside. The sophomore receiver out of Crystal Lake, Illinois. 4th and 5. Out route. Pass is caught. Is it enough for the first down? They're going to spot him inside the 36. The line to gain might have been the 35.
Diari Rogers appears to catch it right on the 35-yard line. Steps out of bounds right there.
Now Ricky splits out to that Northern Illinois sideline. Pressure comes. Chapin hit as he throws. Lofts it up. Has a man. It is caught! Inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line goes Anthony Evans, the third. A huge play for the Bulldogs.
Blake Chapin changing the play, putting his offense in max protection, knowing he has the deep blitzer. One-on-one matchup, delivers a absolute.
Give it to Booth this time, kicking it to the near side. That'll be a touchdown. Mississippi State, 6 yards out for number 6.
This one spearheaded by Devon Booth. You get a counter read. Traore back on the edge again.
Oh, nice little cut to the outside by Gayton, and he reaches for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. 23 yards. They give it to Gayton, and he gets in the end zone. It took an extra minute or two, but he got his touchdown.
In tandem with Booth and Bothwell, and you see that offensive line is still making holes. Confidence.
Blitz comes. Huskies pick it up. Holst will run out of bounds. Another game tonight. Vanderbilt back in action hosting Georgia State. I think that one's on ESPNU. This is a different football team, and we will have a better barometer of where they really are after next Saturday.
100%. And it started with the lines of scrimmage. As you can see, over 200 yards rushing offensively and kind of holding that NIU offense in check, running the ball. I think that's where Jeff Levy has really created the impact from year 1 to year 2 and the jump that we've seen from the Bulldogs by now going 4-0 to start the 2025 season.
Well, NIU gave them a fight longer than many might have thought.
You want this, you got that.